Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be about how to improve your vocabulary as an English home language student. So an advanced vocabulary is absolutely essential for any English student. Having the words to convey your thoughts and ideas is integral in achieving high English marks. Furthermore, a strong vocabulary allows you to understand the content you read and the opinions it communicates. Today I will be sharing with you 5 of the best ways to improve your vocabulary. Number 1. Read as often as possible. I tell all my students that reading is the key to improving vocabulary. When you read, you are exposed to new words that are integrated into the story being described. While you may be unfamiliar with the word itself, the way it is presented in the context of the sentence allows you to formulate an idea of what the word's meaning could be. You are bound to establish connections between words whilst reading, and thus reading is essential in improving and maintaining an advanced vocabulary. The second tip is to write it down. We hear new words all the time, especially during English class. Instead of dismissing the new word your teacher uses as he or she is explaining something, write the word down, even if you spell it incorrectly. This leads on to tip number 3, which is to Google it. When you have the time, type this new word into Google, correct your spelling of the word if needs be, and write down the definition. You have now added a new word to your vocabulary. Number 4 is synonyms. Synonyms can be a blessing and a curse. Don't get carried away and start changing familiar words into completely unfamiliar ones. Approach synonyms with caution. Synonyms can be useful in certain situations though. If you are finding yourself at a loss for words when you are writing, Google some synonyms for the words you seem to be repeating. When studying a poem and your teacher uses a specific word to describe the poem or its tone, try to find some synonyms for that word so that you have a lot to say about the poem in your exam. You will build up a strong vocabulary by having numerous word options to choose from when you are writing. And lastly, make an effort to look up common words and to remember a few alternatives. The last thing a grade 11 marker wants to see is his or her student describing the situation they are writing about in their essay as sad or happy. If you keep veering towards including these basic words in your writing, I would strongly suggest that you search for some alternatives and even write them down. A quick Google search will provide you with loads of alternatives for the word sad, including miserable, gloomy, and sorrowful. Using these more complex words will expand your vocabulary and thus elevate your writing. Now it's up to you to make a conscious effort to improve your vocabulary. I hope that these suggestions will prove useful to you in your vocabulary quest.